Okay, my version of the triangle. This is very different than other people's versions of the triangle. That's probably why it don't work as well. No, I'm joking. Right, okay, so get straight into it. Anytime that I get one arm in, one arm out, I should be thinking of a triangle choke. But even before that, I should be thinking of other chokes first, okay? Once I get this leg over his shoulder, it needs to hook down on his spine. So I'm pushing my knee towards the back of the room and I'm hooking down with my heel. The other one goes over the top of here and I kind of squeeze everything in tight. All right, I'm trying to not allow him to posture. If I hold the back of his head down, yeah, and I'm always cheeky to start off with. If I can get to this position and I can lock everything in, I'm going to use this fist and I just start ramming it into his neck. And I pull this down and start to see if I can get some kind of choke going on there. Okay, might work, might not work. If it was Graham, it wouldn't. He'd just fight his way through it. I push my knee down. I'm trying to get like 90 degrees between my leg and my upper body. If I don't have that, if this gets any closer to me, he'll just stack me and drive this over my head, and it's not going to be nice and things, okay? So I need to make sure that I'm pushing down and the weight is on my lower back. Everything's hooked down and holding him down here, okay? So my next step is to actually move into the triangle sequence. He's got his arm over here at this point. I need to remove the arm, okay? So the first way that I like to remove this arm, if he's not holding on to anything, is just to pop my hips. Popping my hips means this arm becomes free and floaty, okay? And I'm going to move it over to this side and I trap it into my hip, the line of my hip, and then I pull down on it, okay? That's held in there now. If Graham tries to take his arm out, it's kind of trapped in that little gap, okay? And I hold onto the back of his head. This is the point where things get dangerous now. I'm going to reach and I'm going to grab my own ankle and I hold everything tight and I put my foot on his hip. So everything's held in this little ball. There is nothing, there's no looseness in this, and I'm slowly going to make the angle as I reach underneath his armpit. All right? You see how everything's nice and tight. I hold down on the back of his shoulder at this point. I hold down on the back of the ankle and I go over the top and I close the triangle. Hopefully I'm not going to put Graham to sleep too quick. Okay, my knee goes over the top and I need to go over my ankle, not over my foot. And then I'm going to turn my heel in the same direction. I'm going to pull my knee this way and push that knee that way, and I should get a tap. Okay, if I don't get a tap, I just pull on the back of his head as hard as I can. Alright? Secrets are, the more I can hide that shoulder, the quicker the tap is going to be. Alright? Other things that I can add to it, I won't do it while the triangle's in, but imagine the triangle's in. If I start to tilt my hips towards Graham, that increases the chance of the triangle happening, okay? Because it opens his neck up and allows the shoulder and the thigh to go deeper in there. This goes over the top, and I squeeze. When I squeeze, look what I'm doing. I'm actually scissoring my legs. I'm pushing that way and pulling this way, to get my triangle, okay? That's almost already in. That's definitely in, okay? And of course, you can have fun with this arm. So there's shoulder locks there, straight arm bars, and you can have fun with this arm. There's straight arm bars and shoulder locks there as well. So we'll go through that one more time. Obviously not in as much detail, because I've probably forgot everything I've said now. Okay, so somehow I've set up this triangle. Okay, and I've gone down here. He's probably held under here somewhere, or he's just blocking something like this. Okay, I'm trying to get 90 degrees between my body and the thing, so I might have to walk my shoulders back a little bit, holding everything down, hooking really tight on the back of his head. Okay, I need to get this arm onto the other side of my body, so I'm going to pop everything up in the sky, flick this over the top, and catch it so that it's held in the hip, crease of my hip, and I hold the back of my knee. That arm is now mine. He's not going to get that arm back. All right. Also helps me break him down. Should still really be holding the back of the head. Okay. I'm going to grab my own ankle as I hold everything in tight, and this foot goes on the hip. Everything's really tight in this. I keep going on the word tight, but everything has to be in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly pressure that round as I push off the hip, holding everything tight. This hand's going to go underneath the armpit or underneath the leg if it's available, and then holding this tight, I hook over the top of my own ankle, not my foot. All right, turn both heels towards the wall, hold on the back of the head, and pull and squeeze. Okay, really easy triangle. You okay? Really easy triangle. As I say, angling your hips so that you lean your body towards him works really, really well. and it's something you should play around with to try and get the triangle working well. The highest percentage of wins is from triangle in submissions. So if you're into your IBJJF, something like 64% of wins are from triangle. So work it hard. It's good.